Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay Will. So it's time to have some fun, man. I haven't done like feature phones in a long time, like really basic phones. And Xiaomi is one of my favorite companies, so I decided to get this little Xiaomi AI device. Now this is a regular 4G phone, believe it or not. It's got a 2.8-inch display, and it comes in 4 colors: black, red, white, and yellow. And I wanted to try something different, man. I wanted to give myself. You got to push yourself. It's 2019. We're way too connected, and this phone definitely will get me unconnected. So this is a feature phone, like I said. Now, before it's a Type C at that, and it has stereo speakers, believe it or not. But this is crazy. But you get a Type C cable in there for charging, and a SIM tray ejecting tool, and that's pretty much it. So I want to tell you the specs on this thing before I get going here. This has got to be the power button. Right there. It's guaranteeing you about 15 days on a single charge. So you know I'm going to take that challenge. Well, it's going to be a tough one, but I do a lot of phone calls, and this shouldn't be too bad for me. And it's crazy because it says this is an AI device right here. So this will be fun. So you got a 2.8-inch display. It is a dual SIM card phone. It is actually 4G for the US. So there has the US LTE bands, a 1,480 milliamp hour battery, Bluetooth 4.0. It's got an IR blaster on the top right there, which is crazy. Again, Type C, and those are stereo speakers down there. 1511 stereo speakers, it says. So this is pretty sweet, man. It's something to be desired. All right, let's see here if I can get this. I'll get my information changed over and unlocked and everything in just a second. But let me finish reading you some of these specs here. This will run you about $80. And again, it's got stereo speakers on this thing, and they're touting 1511 stereo dual speakers, so that's really, really good. 15 days of battery life on one charge. This is gonna be good, man. It's gonna be good. So you've got dual SIM card standby. Let me see here. It takes an SD card if you don't want to use dual SIMs, and it's 8.5 millimeters in thickness. This should be pretty interesting, man. I'm going to take the 15-day challenge. I'm going to charge this up and get it going. Now, it says an HD display, but I guess it's HD for this size because the resolution is actually 240 by 320. And again, as you can see, there's no camera. So, oh boy, it's going to be a tough one, but I'm going to give it a shot. So let me get my information in here, and then I'll be back in a second. I'll put my SIM card in there as well. This is actually really comforting to use, man. Just a phone for phone calls. So we shall see. Let's keep watching and show you what's next. All right, real brief before I get going here. A system update just came up, man. I don't know. This is crazy. It says this is an AI phone, but nonetheless, yeah. I'm gonna do the system update and I'll be right. Because you can see I already have 4G. This is a 4G LTE device, believe it or not. So let's get this video going some more. All right, guys. So I'm all set up. I've actually been playing with this for a little bit. It's actually pretty cool, man. I haven't used a feature phone in a long time. I remember, you remember when phones didn't have cameras and all these things, but this is actually pretty cool. So I'm really going to test out the music on this too. As you can see, I'm getting 4G. It does pick up 4G LTE on T-Mobile, and it'll pick up for Metro and AT&T and all these other GSM providers. I don't think you guys are going to rush out and buy this phone, but if you want to break from your smartphone, this is definitely the way to go. You see, I've changed the wallpaper and everything, and I've just been playing with it for about maybe 20, 30 minutes or so, going through all the functionalities. It does have Bluetooth. It takes, I meant to say, it does have Type C stereo headphones working here as well. So that'd be pretty cool for the FM radio. So if I'm at the gym or something like that, I don't need to do anything. I can just tune into my favorite station and, listen to some music. So this center button right here is kind of controls everything. You've got contacts, and this is actually an AI assistant. That's why it's labeled an AI device. And you press that, but it's in Chinese, so I don't speak Chinese or Mandarin or whatever it is, language it's in. But nonetheless, this is definitely one to give you a break from the smartphone game. This is supposed to have, again, 15 days of battery life. Oh, it's going to be tough when I try to do this. But I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it last as long as I can. So if you press this middle button here, you get the menu, and again, it goes straight to that AI assistant. This isn't a touchscreen. I just kept touching the screen. I was like, gosh, man, this isn't a touchscreen. So You got contacts here. You can actually sync your contacts by downloading an assistant, but I couldn't really get the assistant to work. But I can load the actual CSF file right to the phone. And if I just plug it into Type-C into the computer, I can just drop it on there because it has a file explorer on here. So maybe I'll do that. I'm not sure yet. But there's your contacts. I've only got one contact in there. And there's messaging, picture mail, everything works. It's definitely different. I've been texting myself, sending myself pictures and things, and it works. So there's, nothing that you won't be able to do technically with the phone. So I'll show you how you have to do this to get into the pictures. You can press the button on there, but if you view the slideshow, it shows you the pictures that you sent if you sent multiple pictures back to back. So if you didn't send multiple pictures back to back in the same message, it'll do this. But if you send a single picture, it won't do that. But messaging, everything works. Text messages. I even got on the internet. It does have internet. It has a browser down at the bottom. It has a remote control because it has that the IR blaster up top, so you can control your TV if you needed to. Now let's get into the settings here. This does have Wi-Fi, 2.4 gigahertz. So I've connected to Wi-Fi. I've already got my Wi-Fi password put in there. It is a little weird trying to tap for the Wi-Fi, but it works. As you can see, the Wi-Fi works just fine. So it's got Bluetooth 4.2 as well. So I can pair up some Bluetooth headphones if I wanted to. If I want to put an SD card in here and put some music on here, I very well can. The sound, it's got this is just where you change the ring volume and all that stuff like that, and the ringtone that you want. It even has a do not disturb mode, and I actually put that on for my regular times that I use for sleep. 12 midnight to 9 a.m. is where I normally have that in, so I don't want to be bored. You've got the different audio files from outside, general, whatever. I've got it set to just the general, and I could edit it and go in and change the ringtone and everything like that in the notification, but no need to do that. I've got silent and outdoor. And if you go to more, you got airplane mode. And check this out. Hotspot, since this is a 4G phone, that's 4G LTE, you can do a hotspot if you have that available on your account. And I do have it available on my account. So I could do a hotspot. It's got the network, so I put my SIM card in there. It automatically picked it up. And check this out. Voice over LTE when it's available. Ain't that something? That's crazy. All the access points picked up on their own. There's the fast T-Mobile one, and that's the 3G, 4G one. It defaulted to that 3G one, but I was still picking up 4G. So, yeah, that's pretty crazy, man. So you get down here to display, and this is where you can change your wallpaper, brightness, do the timeout, and this thing gets pretty bright, man. It actually gets pretty bright. So I just have it. I'll just leave it at about right here, just like halfway, and see how it does. I set my wallpaper already. Again, you go in here, you change the wallpaper. You can go to gallery, and I've got 4 pictures that I saved to the gallery. So here they are. So 4 or 5. Yeah, I got 4. So it's just me and my little sweetheart. It's my boo. So you can see now exactly how clear that photo is. Let's go to gallery. I must have backed out. There's my pretty little lady. But yeah, man, you can crop the photos and everything. You can hook it up. So I'm going to go ahead and put this wallpaper on here. I'll select that one because I took that with the Pixel. And that is now my wallpaper, and we'll go check that out in a little bit. You can set your sleep timer, the keypad and everything. This is a data / feature phone. A smartphone / it's like a feature phone trying to be a smartphone in some ways. Language input, power off, shortcuts, storage. There's 512 megabytes of storage on here, but the RAM is actually 256 megabytes. You can put up to a 32 gig card in here. And check out the battery settings on here, man. So I was charging it while I was using it. It actually has screen on time, man. Are you serious right now? This is crazy. This is going to be very interesting to see how it does, man. That's what I say. It's like and when I went into the browser, it's got a mouse, so that's pretty cool. Okay, so you got the settings, you got the AI, which I won't use. You've got the remote control. You got the FM radio, which I will use. Music, I'll probably throw a little small SD card in here. Weather, I couldn't get the weather to connect. It just wouldn't connect because it was in Chinese or something like that. So I was trying to just let it locate on its own. But I think it's because I turned off location. So let me go back up here to settings and turn on location. I think that's what happened. I turned off location. Yeah, I got location turned off. So that's why it didn't connect. But now let's see if the weather will connect. Because I was in the browser and it kept asking for my location, so I denied it. Maybe we'll come back to this because that's got to be the reason that it didn't connect. But yeah, we'll check that out later. You've got music. Got text messages coming in. You've got the clock. And you can set an alarm. See, like these things are things from a smartphone the way it looks. You got your calendar. You got some games. Now, I didn't go into here yet. You got Snake and Tetris. What the heck? Oh, man, this is crazy. Oh, boy. Oh. This is crazy, son. Yeah. This might be a little fun. All right, so you've also got Tetris. Wow, this is how it's gonna be. This is a phone that will kill the time. Uh-oh. All right. Shoot. Let's go here. Let's put it up in there. Boom. All right, so there you have it, man. A couple of games in there. Then you've got the tools. The tools were something that, things, again, that you use. You got your calculator, your downloads, your file explorer. You got your gallery in there, and you can take notes. It's got a QR reader. How that works, I don't know. I don't know how that could work with a QR reader because maybe it's the files that are being stored on there. And that it'll read. You got a sound recorder, so this is pretty cool, man. And then after that, you got your browser. I went into the browser, and it jumped online, and this is where I denied it my location. But pretty much, just navigating through a browser with this, nah, not gonna happen. I don't foresee myself doing that. Wow, you see my wallpaper? And then you've got your sync assistant, and that's where you can load up your contacts and things like that. So there it is, man. Feature-rich phone with smartphone capabilities. Haven't seen anything like this in a long time. It is 4G, so that's pretty cool. Wow, this is definitely different. This will run you about $80 online. I'll leave links below. But Xiaomi is definitely doing big things. I'll put some music on here, and maybe I'll give you a follow-up or something in another video after using this. I'm going to try to do the 15-day challenge. Whew. 2 weeks, man. That's going to be tough with no smartphone regularly. I mean, I have other phones, but my main SIM card is in here. So, I don't know how long that's going to last. It's your man, Jay. Hope you guys enjoy, man. Something different. 2019. Let's go.